Gather around, PureSkill family. This is your boy Sharif, and I'm back at it with another video. Alright, guys, you guys can see by the second camera right here that you guys, I already have a drawing right here. That's because I drew this in another video, and if you guys haven't seen that video, go ahead and check it out. If you have seen that video, you guys are here because I said I was going to draw another picture right here. And what's great about this picture, as you guys can see on your screen, the girl's facing in the right direction it's like they're looking at each other. So this is perfect. I'm gonna draw her right here, and it's gonna look like they're having like a little conversation in the most weird and awkward poses that they could be in. But but let's get into it. Again, you guys can see up here as I drew in the previous one, CSI. Remember to use those curves so that you're not thinking about it too much. And this one, I hope I go a little bit faster, just so that I can show you guys the improvement and different things like that, and you guys can really level up your drawings quickly. Level up your speed quickly, making it more of a habit and mental thing. But I do guys want you guys to probably draw with me or draw the pose after you see after you guys watch the video or whatever, because practicing drawing form and figures helps you when you guys are doing your imaginative drawings. And of course, you guys will watch me do imaginative drawings in my later videos and design process. I have a design process video that should be out or coming out. And so what's it called, these help you with those. You understand what I'm saying? That's hard to say, but let's get into it. I don't want to talk your ear off. What's it called? CSI. Just remember. Now, what do I always say? I start with the head relationship to the torso because it's like a snowman. So let's start with that. I kind of want them eye level because it just so happened that they are perfectly sitting facing each other. So I kind of want to take advantage of that, making them eye level. What's it called? And what I want you guys to put in the comments when you guys see this video is, how was your day today? I know a lot of you guys watched a lot of YouTube videos today, and none of those other YouTubers took the time to ask you, how was your day today? So go ahead and put that in the comment section and tell me how your day's been today. And ask me any questions you have, or tell me what other videos you think I should go ahead and do, because that's extremely helpful. And like the video. How many times I gotta keep telling you that? I understand. I'm sorry. I keep on getting on y'all, and you over here, you liking the video, and I understand, and I appreciate that. I very much appreciate that. But him over there in the background, he just watching, and I have to address it, and I apologize that's coming to you also. But him over there, he keeps on just watching the videos and he's not liking it. Yeah, I see you. I'm talking to you. So I need you guys all to like the video. It's a community effort. We're family. You understand what I'm saying? We're family. We gotta make sure to support one another. What's it called? All right then. What's it called? Let's get into it. Now with this one's kind of tricky because you can't really see her waist as much, and you guys always know after I do that I kind of go into the waist, or at least if you guys pay attention, that's my next move. But I kind of just gonna draw the side of her waist because that's kind of what's happening, and she kind of just sitting down. So I want to use my eraser right here. What's it called? She kind of just sitting down, so I'll just draw the waist. I hope I didn't draw it too big. I want to try and make them face each other, but it looks like she's gonna be a little bit level, but it doesn't really matter. It's just on the piece of paper. What's it called? We're just trying to get the form and the pose, which is the main shoulders in this are kind of level, which is great for us. what's it called? A lot of things when you guys are drawing poses, you guys got to pay attention to things. So I'm kind of having pay attention to things to help you guys solve problems. So obviously, what another issue that I'm having right now is I'm trying to get these points in place. I want everything to be kind of accurate and get things in line, and I'm kind of having trouble with this arm, getting these arms straight. And of course, I'm a YouTuber, so most YouTubers make their things perfect, and then you guys are like so awestruck, and I want you guys to see the problems that I have so that you guys can learn and see, oh, he makes mistakes too, I make mistakes, we're kind of the same, I can get good as him by solving the problems the way he solves them. So points, pinpoints, landmarks, we have elbow, shoulder, we see her wrist kind of is level with her shoulder, so I draw a line right here. Just eyeballing, trying to get a right angle. Not a right angle as in 90 degrees, just the right angle, I should say. What's it called? And I'm kind of using just this little skeletal figure. I call him Dante in that posing video. If you watch the posing video, if you haven't watched the posing video, go check out the posing video. I'm kind of using Dante right now, just trying to get the pose right. I don't usually oftentimes do this, but this is a really tight pose. She's all together and balled up a lot in this pose, so I want to get it right and get things correct instead of just going straight for it like I usually do. If you guys seen the last video or any other the previous gesture drawing videos, you see I really just go straight forward with the CSI curves and just immediately start doing it. But this one's a little bit more tricky because she's confined up, and I just want to show you guys how to draw that sitting pose like that, because a lot of sitting poses are balled up, and sometimes, you know, sometimes the sitting poses can be stretched out. I've seen reference people where they like just lean back and they sit. One guy I remember in my class, he would sit down almost every pose, and he just had a book, and I was like, bro, really getting paid just to sit here and read a book? I mean, naked, of course, because those classes are like that, but nobody really enjoyed seeing that. But I mean, it was part of the class, and but yeah, the point of the story was he always just came here with a book. He just came with a book, and he was reading, and he would have the most stretched out sitting poses. So some sitting poses can be stretched out, but in this case, it's very confined. So I'm using Dante to help me solve those problems. Dante, if you guys haven't seen the video, is just simply skeletal outline, and I call him Dante. So if you haven't seen the video and you haven't seen how to draw Dante, how to use him, go ahead and check him out. That video is more about drawing poses from imagination, which is important because sometimes you don't have a reference of what you want your character to do. Maybe you have a script, or you need to draw a pose for a comic book or a comic strip or a storyboard, and you need to make up the pose yourself, and you don't have time, or you're not finding a reference that's close to what you want. You might need to use Dante just to experiment with some poses. In this case, I'm not using Dante to experiment with some poses. In this case, I'm using Dante to fix a pose that could possibly go wrong if I don't use him. What's that? Oh, Dante says like the video. Yeah, he's pretty good with helping me out with that, making sure that people that are not liking the videos like the video. So go ahead and make sure that you like the video. What's it called? I like the feet the way I have them right here, so I'm gonna just take the feet right there and make that the landmark for the bottom. And we're gonna come in with our eraser, because like I told you, I'm having struggles with this balled up pose right here. So I'm coming with the eraser, and I'm just gonna use that for where the hips are. And then because I have that, I'm really just gonna redo it, but I'm gonna leave these arms right here because I like the way the arms are. I like the way the arms are. And what I will do is kind of draw an overall for both hands. This is a good video because I'm having struggles right now. And that's the best videos because you can see how I solve them. In my other gesture drawing videos, I don't have these types of struggles too much because they was simple poses, stretched out poses, and you really got to see me just work with the general rules that I teach you guys with the CSI curve and different things like that. But this is another use for Dante, just helping you solve an issue sometimes. So here you go. Right there. Now we got her head resting where the arms is gonna be, and I can come back in with the body the way I had it, or the way it's supposed to be, not the way I had it, I should say. When you're drawing the rib cage and you're doing that initial circle, what you want to do is not what I just did, where I just draw a circle, but you kind of want to use this neck muscle right here, the little clavicle right here, so that you can start it right there and make sure that the rib cage is going forward from that and this line is back. You don't want to just draw just a circle right there, which is why I erased it. But it's just habits, because I used to be just like you guys, just making mistakes, different things like that, and I had to just level up. And what's a big part of leveling up is intentionally breaking the habits that are not helping you. You understand what I'm saying? Intentionally breaking those habits, because what's it called? You don't want the bad habits. You want to break the bad habits. So when you see yourself doing something wrong, just make sure that you don't do it wrong. I don't know if that's real advice. If you see yourself doing it wrong, don't do it wrong. But I mean, I should say, don't do it wrong intentionally, and then eventually you won't do it wrong unintentionally. You won't have to think about not doing it wrong. You'll just not do it wrong because you've done it correctly so many times. The gems I dropped for the very few likes. Like the video. We want you. We want you. Have you guys seen that little Uncle Sam guy on the picture? It's like red, white, and blue, and he's pointing at you and it says, "We want you," or something like that, yeah. But now we got like Dante and the way or I should say, I guess, Mrs. Dante, since you know, Mrs. Dante. How was your day, Mrs. Dante? You know that girl Keisha at work, she you know, she had the nerve to tell me to go get 2 coffees and a cream for her? Nah, for real? What? That's crazy. She's wildin'. Isn't that your boss though? Yeah, she's my boss, but she didn't. You wasn't there. You had to see how she said it. She said, "Go get me 2 cream," with all that attitude. Not with the attitude, Mrs. Dante. You gon'. Oh shoot! What did you do? Shoot! I told her, I'm gonna go get the 2 coffees and creams because I want to get the 2 coffees and creams, not because she told me to. You said that to her? Nah, I didn't say it to her, but I thought it in my brain. Okay. As long as you like the video, then okay. I'm just playing. I'm not crazy. I'm just playing. I'm not crazy. I'm just playing. And now that I've got a correct pose, with her underlying pose, because you see she has a dress on as well. So I'm gonna draw the dress on top. But now that I have her correct pose underlined, I can come in with my C and S and I curves and just do my little thing to do what I normally do for y'all.
Mike Lowry. Cuz, I'm Mike Lowry. Cuz, I'm Mike Lowry.
So at this point is where I would start drawing the clothes and the drapery, so that I can finish off the hair and get everything that I can't see out the way, because there's a lot of things that the clothes and the flowing hair, the flowing clothes and the flowing hair cover up so you can't see them. So you want to get those things in. But if you haven't seen me draw clothes before, go ahead and check out my drapery video. I also made a video on drapery. Go check that one out. Make sure to like that video up, like this video up. Like the videos that y'all like, so that I know what you guys want to see. You understand what I'm saying? But what's it called anyway? Let me keep drawing. C, S, and I curves. Also, when it comes to clothes, remember what I told you. Make sure to pay attention to pressure points. Make sure to not draw every fold and crease you see, just the defining ones, just the ones that give the clothes its character and its personality that you see. Making sure you get that feel. If you haven't seen the last gesture drawing video, I talk about feel and how to capture it. Just capturing it with these flowing curves and flowing lines. In most cases, I wouldn't erase underlying drawing or underlying curves because it gives the drawing more sketchy feel and more. But in this case, I do because you don't want your sketches and your underlying drawings to take away from the visual communication, the clarity of the drawing. You want them to still be able to, you want your viewer to still be able to see what it is that you drew. And don't get wrapped up in what is that, oh, I couldn't tell because you got all this under. You understand what I'm saying? And then just drawing tension, making sure you're able to visually actually communicate what it is that you're seeing. Now, now that I'm actually really right here, let me finish this piece. Kind of pretty much done with the clothes part of this drawing. You're pretty much mostly there. The only thing you really need to do is go ahead and finish the hair out, because the hair was being blocked by some of the clothes and was being defined by some of the clothes, so you didn't want to go ahead and finish that before finishing the clothes. So now that I'm here, when it comes to hair, like I said in the previous video and any other video I talked about here, drawing it in clumps, making sure that you're not trying to get every little strand of hair in detail, just giving it its character. A lot of things is, when it comes to art, is about feel, is about making sure you're able to say, okay, this is what I'm seeing and registering, this is what my brain notices when I'm looking at this person, looking at this pose. Let me just make sure to communicate that first and any other fine details later. But the big thing when it comes to figure drawing is mainly just getting the big idea in, because when you guys are doing your more detailed drawings, when you're doing your concept work, when you're doing all that, The detail is your foundation. Figure drawing helps you build your skill in your foundational drawing and your foundational work. Like all of this that I'm doing is just foundations. Like you're just getting what you see right here, and details are gonna come in a more larger process. This is just figure drawing practice, you know, just something that you want to try and do every day, get the feel of doing. You understand what I'm saying? But there you go. Now you have your drawing. I'm gonna get the eraser marks off. There you go. I'll probably post this on my Instagram, so check out the Instagram. It's at the end of every video. Don't act like you don't see my Instagram over there. Go and just click it. Just follow me on Instagram. Check me out. You can look at all the pictures, zoom in, zoom out, check them out, see what you want to see. Catch what you didn't catch, do all those good things. You know what I'm saying? Alright then. I'll see y'all in the next video.